And here's some Sweet William right here that we started from seed and planted it up here. And there's some hollyhocks back there. And here is some oriental. These are common poppies, the kind that we're growing in Flanders Field. Those seeds from those common poppies, they last forever, buried in the soil. And that's why after the World War I battle there in Flanders Field, the bombs dug up all the poppy seeds, and after the battle they were just blooming everywhere. And that is the same poppies at Veterans Day. They have the imitation poppies that they sell from the Flanders Field poppies. And there's a poem by that name that made the poppies famous. Okay. Well, hello gardening friends. This is November 13th, and the gardening's about over, but this is the time of year I like to come out and make New Year's resolutions. Just in this fall, just before Thanksgiving like this. So one thing I'm going to do next year is I'm going to dig up all these tall things and put them over there beside the house. These are hibiscuses, but I want to get all the tall things out of here and make this more of a, for lower things, flower bed. Like this catnip here, this has been a really good, it's even still blooming. And it will be good. And I'll probably dig up a lot of the daylilies and put other things there. And here is another bush that it's a variegated dogwood, and it's a really nice looking bush. And I think that I'll put it over there beside the house too. And all these tall things, here's another, I think this is a yellow twig dogwood, or else it's the viburnum. Yeah, this is the viburnum. It has berries on it that the birds like. At least that's what was advertised when I got it. But I don't know if the birds are eating it or not. And here's another, here's a really nice big red hibiscus, and I'll get rid of it. And this is another dogwood. I'll get rid of it, I think. And right here. Oh, and here's some dwarf cherries. I don't think they've ever got born any fruit. I don't know how old they have to be before they actually get cherries on them. I got them for the birds, but they've never had any cherries. So I'll probably dig those up, and I don't know if I'll keep them or put them over there beside the house. I got one on each side of the path here. But I'm going to fill in this flower bed here with flowers I start from seed. Like these are Aquila, Columbine. They have really nice flowers, and it's kind of a wildflower. And this here, I've forgotten what that is, but I think it's like a daisy-like flower. But I really like wildflowers. In fact, I'm trying to fill in this whole flower bed with wildflowers. And this here is an iris I put out here. I think I'm going to dig up all the irises I have and put them all together in like one clump right up here. Oh, this is Snow and Mountain. I need to get rid of it. It keeps trying to get over here. It's one of those plants that will just take over. I've got some over there, and somehow evidently, well, I just keep trying to pull it up whenever I see it. So I'm going to get rid of this hibiscus, and here's where the irises are, and I'm going to try and put them all together. Here's another one that I put over here. I'll dig it up, and look at this. These irises naturally bloom in the spring, but this kind here, because I got lots of different kinds of irises, is twice blooming, and so it blooms in the spring and the fall, but it's kind of late this year, so I don't think that bloom is going to get finished. I don't think we've had a hard frost yet, but we've definitely had some nights that were under 32. And then around here on this side, this is where I'm going to put all the bushes all the way along here. This is some more of that dwarf cherries, and they have never had cherries either, but maybe in this case because there's not enough light. But this growing on it is chocolate vine. It's a vine, and the birds really like in here. I don't know if there's berries on it that the birds are eating or not, but sometimes you can come over here and this bush will just be loaded with birds. They like hiding in bushes anyway, so I'm going to fill up this whole area with bushes, I think. And I'll let the raspberries grow back over here. I took the raspberries out when I put this flower bed here. And so a lot of these perennials, like here's some more columbine, and I'm going to dig up all the perennials out of here. Here's some black-eyed Susans, I think. I can't think. And here's some more wildflowers. So in the spring, I'm going to dig up all these wildflowers. Yeah, here's a whole bunch of them right here. And I'll dig up all these wildflowers, put them out front. Well, here's some more zinnias right here. I'll collect seeds from these zinnias too. I'll do a few of them today. And here's a bunch of marigolds, and these ones that are done blooming. Like here's one. No, they don't look like any of them are ready. But you can save seeds from them too. Here's some black-eyed Susan. There's a whole bunch of wildflowers in here. So when they come up in the spring, I'm going to dig them up and put them out front. This right here is an oriental poppy. I mean California poppy. I take that back. There's a big difference. Here's some more columbine. There's a whole bunch of stuff I planted in here from seeds. A whole bunch of wildflowers. So I'll dig all those up. And here's some hollyhocks I started from seed. And this is Sweet William right here I started from seed. Here's some lupines I started from seed right in there. So any of these things that come back next, oh here's some hardy lilies. This is I can't think of the name of this lily, but I thought the bulbs were dead. I bought them and I didn't get them planted right away. I thought because they're all shriveled up and dead. So I just put them there anyway, and sure enough they weren't dead. They came back. Now here is a whole bunch of zinnias that they're ready to have the seeds saved. So I'm going to save them right now, and I'll show you how to do that. And then let's try this way. In the spring, we'll plant them, and I'll show you how to do that if you're watching this spring. You can also do this with marigolds and coneflowers.
So what would this look like for the seeds when you're ready to cut?
They're right down in here. And when I plant them, this is, I just go like that and the seeds come out. It'd be better after they get good and dried out. This one maybe not even be ready to be picked yet. This one here is easier to see. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, there you go. There's all those seeds. So I leave them in here all winter long, and I don't put a top on it because you want to keep them dry. So I just cut them off like that and throw them in there. And a lot of times birds like these seeds. You can see that they've eaten those. They like the coneflowers. I know they like them. So just real easy. Just clip them off into something. Yeah, here's some more that are really ready. You can see. See, there's the seeds right there.
They still have petals on them when you cut them.
But they have to be dried up.
So the center has to be dried, but the petals can still be there.
Yeah, these actually maybe need to be dried a little bit more, but these here are ready. And you can see how many we're getting off of there. There's a whole bunch of flowers on there. And so in the spring, I just make a furrow and put them in it and cover them without maybe a ½ inch or a ¼ inch of fine soil, and then keep them moist until they germinate. I might even put a whole row of them right there along the garage in the spring, and that would be great because you can watch all the pollinators. There was in the spring this year, about a month ago, I made some videos of all the monarch butterflies on these zinnias, and another one of all the hummingbirds that were on them. And if you didn't see that video, you should check it out. And I might even wait for some of these to get a little bit drier. So I know those marigolds over there aren't ready. So there's a few things in the garden here that you can still pick. Carrots. I don't know how big these carrots are.
Right.
But carrots really are best after they have a few little bits of frost on them. After it frosts a little bit. Like this right here is kale. It actually grows in cold weather, and that's very good. Okay, so our kitten is investigating everything. Every time we're out in the yard doing something, he comes and helps. Yeah, we better ask him if he could go play somewhere else. Thank you. Okay, so that's my garden right now here in November 13th, just before Thanksgiving. And so if you like that video, please subscribe to my channel and even like this video, and I would really appreciate that. So thanks a lot, and goodbye.